We got him.
What's up, everyone? I'm Justin from justin-ravelli.com, and I'm back with week 2, day 1 of the Zebra and Eyes training program. Today we're starting off with deadlifts, where we're working up to 1 set of 5 reps like we did last week. But today we're going to try to beat the amount of weight we used last week. If you want more information, I explained more about why we're performing deadlifts and using different variations of them in week 1 here. Even though this movement hits just about everything from head to toe, including things like biceps as they keep your elbows from ripping apart, lats, forearms, and additionally shoulder rotator cuff muscles as they fight to keep the bar from pulling your humerus out of the socket. We're mainly using this movement to hit the glutes and hamstrings, but also to teach the spine to remain established, strong, and stable while exposed to high shear forces. Since I didn't touch on grip last week, you'll notice I'm using a double overhand hook grip. This is so I can build symmetrical power and strength. Mixed grip, where you use one hand under and one hand over, can be a solution to help you lift more weight in the conventional deadlift, as it prevents the bar from rolling into your hands and opening up the fingers. But I'm not going to debate which grip you should use right now. This is going to depend on things like your current circumstances, needs, and goals, etc. This week, Elena did 210 pounds for 5 reps, whereas last week she performed 205 pounds for 5 reps. You'll also notice I'm slowly adding weight each week, as this week 5 more pounds went on the bar for me. Now we're heading into paused front squats for 3 sets of 8 reps. Today's a more moderate rep range day, which is going to require us to put less weight on the bar than we will in our next lower body session later in the week, where we're going to do heavier lower rep squats. This week you'll notice Elena increased the weight she's using by 5 pounds for all 3 sets, as she hit the rep ranges with the weight last week with full range of motion. I increased the weight by 10 pounds, as today I was feeling a little better than usual on this particular day. Like I said in the last video, I really like paused front squats, especially pausing at the bottom, as it takes out the stretch reflex or bounce you normally receive when squatting without a pause. This, in turn, is going to generate your muscles to work over the full range of motion. You can also spot that we aren't just hanging out loosely as we descend into the hole. Rather, we're getting a full breath of air in, keeping our knees forced out, torso as upright as possible, with our elbows as high as we can. We're firmly and tightly fixed in place from head to toe, not letting any folding or hanging out down there without tension occur. Lastly, we're going to end with 1 arm supported single leg dumbbell deadlifts. Here we're performing 3 sets of 10 reps per leg. Once more, these are a lot harder than they look. I really like these if you keep your body straight, avoid twisting, and keep tension on the musculature you intend to. It takes balance away from being such a large limiting factor of the movement when you hold on to something. This way you can really load the hips and hamstrings. A lot of people have a hard time with these, just like they do learning a regular hip hinge, especially when they first give these a shot. Doing the exercise by hinging at the hips like you would a Romanian deadlift, rather than shifting all your weight forward, to doing more of a single leg squat type of movement is something you really need to pay attention to if your intention is to target the backside of the legs and glutes. Again, we're barely touching the stable object next to us to keep us stable, as opposed to yanking ourselves up with it. If you want to see more on how our entire program is laid out, check back or subscribe. I hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.